let's get straight into modding Elden Ring and figuring out your CHR files. If you're familiar with any of these mods, first of all, you're going to want to get a mod folder just to quickly access everything in the background. And as you see, we're going to look at the Rani folder just because anybody could do it and pretty much anybody's going to want it. So when we go into this folder that we created, one of the things that we want to download and put into it more than anything. I'm trying to zoom in, but I don't know if it's worth it or not. But we're going to try to get the Mod Engine 2.0 folder or file. We're going to download it. You just look for it online. You download the file, unzip it, put it into this mod folder that we created, and it's good. It runs on its own. It doesn't need any background stuff. It doesn't need to connect directly to the game. It just naturally knows where the game is. It's just super simple, and trust me, it's worth it. So you're going to come with all this stuff. We're going to click the mod folder that's already installed, and then we're going to put in the CHR file itself. Now, all these other files in here are a different mod that's already installed for me just to make sure everything works. But yeah, so you're going to just make that CHR folder, and it's going to be super useful. And I know it's confusing because no mod download site really tells you what to do with it, and it gets confusing. But then if you want to use the engine, you're going to use this Elden Ring link, and you're going to make a shortcut. And I already have a shortcut, so I'm not going to make another one. I'm going to put it back on my other screen. But yeah, so you're going to use this eldenring.bat file, which is a batch file, and it's going to process everything and just make the mods work. All right, so it's super simple and it's great. But yeah, so you're going to come over here, and as usual, it's super just doesn't really explain very well. I don't have UXM. I mean, I have it, but I haven't used it. Um, so I know that this will work just fine. Just make that CHR folder, and then when you download the file for whatever, you're gonna have the new file right here, as you can see. Unpack it and then copy or drag whatever you want to do. Um, Both of these files or whatever mod that you have. We're going to go to the mod engine. You're going to go to the mod folder and then CHR, and you're just going to drop it right on in there. And it should work automatically. Like just load up the game and it's great. I did put one in front of the Mod Engine 2.0 folder just to bring it at the top of the list. And then in the folder, I just dropped a whole bunch of other files that I'm not currently using, but I feel like it would go with the mod folder. Mods that I potentially want to put in later. Um, and when you open up Elden Ring, do not so you're gonna want Steam open, but you don't want to push play on Steam. You want to go over here to the batch file or the shortcut that you made and push play, and then it'll bring up a console for a split second, which just means that that's what a batch file does. It brings up console, does a bunch of things, and it's gonna put you in offline mode on Steam to protect you from getting banned. Now it does it automatically. You don't have to do anything. If you want to play legit again, just go through the Steam version and you're great. So it's gonna say inappropriate activity detected, and that's because you're playing offline, which through that shortcut that we clicked earlier, also turns the cheat detection off. And then as you can see, the mod works. It's just how to do. But yeah, so hopefully that helped you guys out, and don't go online with mods. See you.